Andrea and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here for another video. And by the way, if you're new here, you should definitely go down below and subscribe. I make new videos every single week and I would love to have you. I'm just saying. So, you guys really helped me out with this week's video on Instagram. By the way, you guys should totally check out my social medias. They are all linked down below and they're pretty lit. I have some IRL stuff, I have some slime stuff, and I know that you would really like it and I put a lot of work into it, so you should definitely go support your local Peach fan. It literally helps me out so much if you like the video, so definitely go down below, like the video, let me know that you like it. If it gets to 10,000 likes, I'll try to do another video like this. I posted some of these Instagram stories on the Peachybbies Instagram and I did not tell you what they were for. So I gave them all code names and then I had you guys pick. And what we're gonna be doing in today's video is I'm gonna be making what you guys chose. So I'm really excited. I made it already. It's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. The challenge is I have to use every single ingredient that you guys picked, but the little twist on it so that I don't just give you guys like a bowl of glue that I dump stuff into, because let's be honest, we all know it's not going to turn out well. We all know it's not going to be good, and I want to make something that you guys would get excited to make at home. So the one rule is that I have to use everything that is picked, but it doesn't have to be in one slime. You can mix up different things and then combine them in the end, but the end product has to be one thing. I have to give a quick shout out to the notification fam. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. You are literally my favorite people. And if you guys want a chance to be featured in next week's notification shout out, hit that little bell, make sure it is turned completely on. It should look like this, and then go leave me a really sweet comment down below. I'm gonna be hanging out in the first hour that the video is live, talking to you guys, saying hi to you guys, maybe following some channels, so that's when I will choose that and I would love to feature you. Let's get on with the video. Cool. Okay, so what I decided to do for this one is we are going to be making a white glue topper, and just trust me here, it's gonna look so sick when we're done. We're gonna do a white cloud on the top. And then we are going to take our scent, which was and then we are going to be taking our scent, and you guys chose a sweet scent. I didn't have any specific sweet scents in mind, but I decided to go with Golden Sands because there are two different themes that my mind went to when I saw what you guys picked. It basically smells like sweet coconut sunscreen, which smells a lot better than I'm making it sound. Then we're gonna mix it up, and you guys chose snow, so that was another ingredient that I had to use. I decided to experiment with it a little bit today. I decided to add my 2 tablespoons of snow into the freshly mixed scent and glue before we activated it, just to see what would happen. I left it for about 20 minutes. I came back and it looked like this. The snow has absorbed any excess liquid that is in the slime, so it's very dense. It feels almost like a cottage cheese kind of texture, and then I activated it just the tiniest bit with a really light activator. And then comes the manual labor. I mean, there's a lot of it. So what you have to do is you have to just keep kneading this until it starts to stick to itself and it starts to fluff up like a cloud slime would. It takes a little bit of time. I think this one took me about 15 minutes of just me kneading it back and forth to get it to stick together so that we could make that texture. But when it came out, it was actually the fluffiest cloud texture I have felt in a long time. If I invented a new technique, you guys better give me props. I definitely think I'm gonna experiment with this technique with a few different slimes, and I'll let you guys know how it turns out. Moving on to the clear part of the slime tutorial that I'm making for you guys. I am going to be separating this slime into 6 different pieces, so this should be more glue than the white glue slime was. Then what we are going to do is take a big bowl full of water, and then we are going to add 2 to 3 scoops of snow to that, and you want all of the little granules of snow to completely absorb all of the water, so you don't see a lot of white bits in it. Once that's done, stir that around, and then we are going to add a decent amount to our clear glue. So the way that I do this by eye is I add enough snow that it turns into a texture that looks like a slushy you would get from a gas station. That's the best way I can describe it, and that's what I'm doing here. And then you guys chose some micro shimmer, and I do love me some micro shimmer, so we added a little bit of that into there, and then we activated it. When you make this kind of slime, which is technically a jelly slime base, it is gonna look pretty opaque. It's gonna look pretty white for a while. It's just like any kind of clear slime where you have to leave it sit for a little bit before you can completely see what it's gonna look like. So I can say that this one is gonna be a little bit more clear if you let it sit for a few days. I am totally not patient like that, so we did not do that for this tutorial. You guys also chose the Taste the Rainbow option, which is all the rainbow colors. I'm so excited to mix all of these. If you guys didn't know, one of my biggest pet peeves is getting this food dye on my skin because it stains and it looks bad. As always, I am using the Wilton gel food colorings because they're just my favorite. I've just always used them and I really love them. Definitely a fave from me. So I have purple, purple, which is called violet. We have sky blue, we have leaf green, we have golden yellow, we have orange, and then we have no taste red, which is the reddest red I have found. So what we're going to be doing with our slime is separating it evenly into 6 little balls, and we are going to be coloring each one individually. I showed the process a little bit because I actually really love when people show the coloring slime videos, so I thought I would include my own in here. And for this DIY, it's going to look so much better if you have containers that are taller rather than wider. We are going to be layering some colors in here, and it's not going to look as good if you don't have that height. Then we are going to take little tiny balls, and we are just going to drop them in the bottom. You do not want this to stick to the sides of the container. You want to make sure that it's just at the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is put these 2 containers aside while I make the next color. That way they can just flatten out themselves. I don't have to touch them. You can get a really nice even line that way. Then we're doing that same technique. You see the purple ones have flattened out already. So you can roll the blue into a little ball and then drop it right in there. With ones that are like this little purple one that maybe you didn't add enough slime, all you have to do is just take a little bit more purple and pop that on there, and then just repeat the process. Let it sit, and you should get a perfectly flat line, and then go in with the blue. Once you have that one, you're gonna continue on. We're gonna go straight to leaf green, and I totally got this one on myself. I'm not super happy about it. I will not lie to you guys. And then move on to the yellow. So the yellow one is really pretty. I don't know why it's coming out orange on here. If you guys didn't want something that was that orange, there's also a food coloring called lemon yellow, and that one is a little bit more fluorescent neon bright rather than a golden tone. So if you wanted to do that, that's completely okay as well. Just whatever you're doing with these, make sure you treat these slimes like clear slimes, because if you put paint or something that is opaque in them, they will not be clear anymore. And I just figured I'd let you know. So once the yellow has flattened, you're just going to do the same thing and go in with that orange, and then we're going to take our final color, which is a really pretty red, mix that up and pop that in there. So for the red, I'm not gonna lie, I think that I added just a little bit too much of each color. Either get a taller container or maybe just add the tiniest bit less. Looking at them, I feel like the green is where I just popped way too much in there. Now that you have that, you're gonna take the cloud that you made beforehand, the one that has the scent in it, and you are gonna take little bits, just depending on how much white you want in each slime. Fluff that up so it looks like a little cloud and pop that on top. Now that's it for most of the ingredients. There are a few left, and I'm gonna add those as toppers.
This one's a little too full, but this one's good.
I kind of got the inspiration from these from those really loaded milkshakes. You know, the ones that have so many things on top of them. And I just thought that it would be a really cute addition because I didn't want to overload the containers with different things like pom-poms and the slushy beads, because I just felt like it would take up unnecessary space. So we're going to use them as little toppers, but you are totally free to put them in the slime if you would rather do that. So I am just gonna say, I totally don't have a name for this slime yet, so you guys know, you already know, please comment some really cool names in the comments down below. I would absolutely adore you for it, and I'm gonna be picking my favorites while I'm searching through your comments after this video goes live. So I would love to hear what you have to say, because honestly, your names are probably gonna be better than anything that I created myself, so like, help a girl out. Do you see what I mean though? I kind of totally went for like a mermaid under the sea vibe, but at the same time, I really got inspiration from the rainbow. You know, you can't really have every single color of the rainbow without making a rainbow. So I think we get the best of both worlds here. What do you guys think? Do you like this slime? Do you think I did a good job? Could you have done better? Let me know. Do you think there's a way that we could have made this slime a little bit better? I'm not really sure. The only thing I will say about them is mixing the white cloud and then the jelly slime, it seemed to get a little bit sticky after a while, but I'm sure you could fix it pretty easily by just popping on some activator, so that is all good. Yeah, let's talk about the color. So I think these were absolutely gorgeous. They would look amazing on any Instagram feed, but when you mix them up, they turn gray. Really depends on if you wanna, you know, impress your friends, make some rainbow slimes, then no, they'll turn gray. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a downside to making the rainbows. I think they're super pretty. I feel like the pom-poms definitely added a little bit of texture, which I liked a lot. And you guys already know my theme is pastel. I am living for these colors. You know, you guys picked some really good stuff. I'm actually impressed. I was pretty worried when I started this video, I'm not gonna lie. So if you didn't want to do the rainbow colors, I decided to mix one up that just had the purple, the blue, and the green. So this is another option if you wanted to recreate these, but you didn't want to go for the full rainbow. These ones are actually a little bit prettier when you mix them up too, because if you choose colors that look similar to each other, it's not going to be as gray. And that was it for the video. Did you guys like it? Did you guys like it? I'm just saying, like, if you did, you should definitely go like it. That would really help me out. I would appreciate it so much, fam. So excited to talk to you guys down below. So that'd be really cool. I'm also trying to, you know, hit the 1 million subscriber mark. That would be absolutely amazing. And you guys know there would be a huge giveaway for that. So I'm just saying, if you know anybody who would like my channel, you should definitely tag them down below. Thank you. I appreciate it. But that was it for this video. I actually thought it turned out really well. I don't know. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? I'm really curious. Let me know. I tried as hard as I could. There you go. I really want you guys to come hang out with me on my other like social media accounts because they're pretty lit, fam. They are pretty great. You should definitely go check them out. My favorites are Instagram, and then I've really been liking Twitter a lot. But I mean, I've also been liking Snapchat. So like, just follow me on everything. It's all linked down below. If you watched this video all the way to this point and you are not subscribed, I don't know why. You should definitely go do that. But that is about it. I really love you guys. Make sure to follow my Twitter and everything because that's where I tell you guys when my videos are gonna go live because sometimes they're different depending on my schedule. But I really hope that you liked it and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
24, 365 오직 너와 같이 하고파 낮에도 이 밤에도 이렇게 너를 원해 yeah. 모든 남자들이 날 make it up 대부분이 날 가질 수 있다 착각할 때 많은 걸 원치 않아 맘을 원해 난넌 심장을 도려내 보여봐 아주 씩씩하게 대로 씩씩하게 so hot 내가 어쩔 줄 모르게 해 마지막에 불러줘 내 귓가에 전화기 받아